Okay, let's talk about the 5-axis operations. So I created some profile like this. After that I can click on surface and swap surface. So this is my geometry, so this is my way. So I created that's kind of toolpath. Okay, maybe I can change my degree, so I can turn back to C plane, front with front view. Maybe I can create horizontal line and starting from here to here. Maybe it can be 10 millimeters and 50 millimeters like this. I can delete it. So I can also create some free form line like this. After that I can turn back to arc points 1, 2, and that is tangent perspective. Okay, that's it. After that I can turn back isometric view. I can also turn back to top view and surface swap. So this is my profile, this is my way. So that's it. So I can easily be able to create that kind of surface. Okay, I'm gonna change my color. So this is my color, this is my line length. After that I can create curve on edge options with, of course, I'm sure on the 3D. When I am on 3D I can click on that area. I can also see the dot line, so I can easily change my color. So that's it, I'm ready to create my toolpath. Okay, let's talk about that. I'm gonna save it. Okay, what else can I do? Okay, that's enough. After that, let's create our machine. This is my machine. Okay, after that I can click right mouse button, mill toolpath, 5-axis pattern, and how can I decide which one is better for me? Okay, maybe it will be better for us to see and with picture. Of course, I'm gonna click on along curve. Okay, when I turn back to toolpath type, you can see that kind of an along curve is perfect way to create that kind of toolpath. So I'm gonna turn back to create my tool section. That's my tool. My tool can be 10 millimeters. Okay, this is the basic stuff. So I can select my cutting speed and feed rate. After that, let's talk about the cut parameters. When you look at the cut pattern parameters, you can see that it's different. Of course, according to your toolpath type, you can see the different parameters here. So, and in that case, I need to select my lead curve. So you can see that I need to create some lead line here. So of course that line gonna be my lead line. So I'm gonna lead my toolpath according to that perspective, of course. Okay, after that, of course, I need to select my drive surface. Yeah, actually you can also think that this is about my toolpath pattern perspective. So it's the same. So I'm selecting and to lead my toolpath perspective. Of course, I also need to consider tool axis control. Okay, in the tool axis control, of course, I am thinking about that maybe. And okay, let's decide that after creating our toolpath. Okay, maybe I can click on I am not sure. Okay, let's decide that and with without seeing the simulation. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Okay, and yeah, that's it. So I can create it, and that's kind of toolpath. Okay, let me see what I did. Okay, this is my toolpath. Okay, and what else can I do? Of course, I'm gonna intend to cut that and materials and inside. So let's turn back to surface perspective. So this is my surface. Okay, and how can I organize it? And with cut parameters. Okay, let's talk about the cut parameters. It is zigzag perspective right now, and this is my cutting method, and this is the cutting order, this is the one direction, and this is the machine by. So how can I handle it? Okay, let's talk about the tool axis control. What can I do? And maybe we can select. Okay, let's talk about the cut parameters and drive surface and area. So how can I change the surface normal? So I'm gonna intend to create and inside of that materials. So I'm gonna click on that one. So I can turn back to surface. I can change my set. I'm gonna click on that one. So you can see that this is not my set. I'm gonna click on that one and show normal. So this is my surface normal. Okay, I'm gonna change it. So this is my surface normal. I'm gonna click OK and recalculate my toolpath. So I cannot see anything, and it's possible because I need to organize, of course, my tool axis control to see and some stuff. So this is my surface. Clear it and reselect it. This is my okay. Sorry. This is my surface. This is my lead axis. Okay, what else can I do? Okay, let's turn back to tool axis. In the tool axis control, maybe, and we can select that one, and with that degree. After that, let's see our toolpath. Yeah, I think it's okay. You can see that I can be able to create some stuff in that point. Okay, it seems fine. Maybe we should create some some point. I am not sure. Okay, let's think about that tool axis more. Maybe we can use the rotate around axis. No, yeah, I think and from point is the best to organize it, or 2 point, or maybe I can select. Yeah, that will be better for us to click on and to change. Sorry, from change. Yeah, that's yeah, that's maybe good for us. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna click on that one. Of course, in that case, I need to select some geometry. This is my geometry. Okay. So, of course, let's turn back to front view. After that, front view, and from front Z-plane, and maybe I can create some line. That line can be on maybe on that direction. It's not important. My degree can be like this. This is my blend. Yeah. After that, I can turn back to that perspective. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Of course, in that case, I intend to create some curve. So that's why I can create some another surface, and maybe I can use swept again. Yeah, yes, this is my profile, and this is my, sorry, I'm gonna reselect it. Okay, and swept, this is my profile, this is my line. So I created that kind of surface. Of course, it's not necessary, but I just intend to create some curve on it. After that, I can use transform chain on my way. Maybe it can be yeah. Yeah, of course, I need to create some plane on it. Okay, let's do that. To create a plane, I need to organize some curve like this. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I think that's enough. I can turn to plane section. I can create my plane. So I'm gonna push, and from geometry button, oops, sorry, geometry button, I can create some plane like this. Okay, this is my plane, that one. And of course, according to that plane, maybe I can rotate it. And so I'm gonna click the right mouse button and rotate incremental. According to x-axis, I can rotate it 90 degree. So after that, I can be able to create that plane. So I can turn back that view. So in that view, I can create, so actually I don't need to create, and I don't need that one and that one anymore. Okay, this is my view. Okay, I can turn back to that view. with that VCS. So okay, let's create another ellipse here. So this is my origin, so I can be able to create 10 millimeters and 5 millimeters slot like this. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's enough. Maybe, yeah, I can create it in the middle, in the midpoint. You know that this is my area, so that's why maybe it will be better for us to create it after turn back to 2D. Yeah, this is going to be my ellipse origin. Okay, maybe it can also be, yeah, this is not my origin right now. Yes, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna delete that line. So I'm gonna create some line origin to that point. After that, I can create my ellipse. So this is midpoint, that one and that one. Okay, and I think that might be like this. This is also be like this. Okay, that's enough. I think I can turn back to and my real position here. Okay, of course, yeah, this gonna be my line for my toolpath. Okay, let's turn back to tool axis control. I'm gonna click on from chain. So this is gonna be my chain. Of course, I can also organize some angel according to that curve. Of course, it can be 0. I can regenerate it and recalculate my toolpath. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Is everything fine or not? Yes. That kind of toolpath is suitable for me. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I'm not gonna delete it because my plane depends on that geometry. Okay, I think it seems fine right now, and you can see that that's kind of toolpath, of course, with the tool axis. You can see that I just created the with you, and I am also thinking about that. What is the best way to create that kind of toolpath? Maybe you can change the geometry. Of course, it's also possible. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I try to create some example and exactly the suitable for the toolpath type. So that's why I try to create that perspective. You can see that this is the cut pattern and this is my lead line. So in the lead line, I need to also consider the tool axis control. But when you consider the tool axis control, I'm going to click on the from chain, one-way curve, or also you can use the automatic curve. It's also possible. When I click on that one, you can see that I don't need to select any curve. Okay, this is also possible. I'm gonna click on that one along from curve, angel from curve, sorry about that, angel from spindle main direction and from start and end, and automatic curve from, yeah, something like that. I'm gonna click on the from chain, and from chain and closed point along curve or any stuff, and maybe from start to end point automatic curve or something like that. But I'm gonna click on that one, close point. So this is my curve. So that's it. I can recalculate it. Yeah, anyway, it's not so good right now, I think. Okay, from a chain, close point is not so good. Along from curve is better, I think. Yeah, exactly. And angel from curve, sorry, angel from curve is better with Z axis, so with Z axis. So you can see the best toolpath and for that. Okay, let's see what I did. I'm gonna click on the backplot simulation so you can see my toolpath and from that area. Okay, yeah, that's it, and I think it is better. So I'm gonna save that file. Okay, thank you very much for listening to me. Don't hesitate to ask me any question. I try to create some and video randomly because I'm not gonna focusing on the exact example. So in that case, you know that I need to create some plane, I need to change my surface normal, and in the normal example, and you cannot see that kind of problem. So that's why I intend to create some video and I can face with some problem. So I'm gonna show you how can I solve that problem and by using the MasterCAM properties. So that's my main idea. So I'm sure that and you also like that. Yeah, I'm gonna also create some example and some video and with the exact part, but I'm gonna also create some video and without exact part and the simultaneous production and manufacturing perspective. So you can see that's kind of stuff. Okay, thank you very much for listening to me. And I changed my surface normal by using set options. I can also create some plane like this. Maybe I can write here 5 axis. Okay, and when you click on that one, you can see your view. Okay, after that, yeah, that's enough. After that, I can turn back to isometric perspective. When I turn back to 5 axis, you can see the 5 axis from chain, and after that I am clicking angel from curve. So it means that I'm gonna organize my tool orientation according to my curve. So maybe I can easily organize my teeth angel with according to that axis, of course. But yeah, but that's enough. I don't want to create any angel and any organize it. So that's enough. And thank you very much for listening to me again. Okay, and don't hesitate to ask me any question, and don't hesitate to send that course with your friends. I'm creating the different video. Okay, thank you. Okay, in that lecture we can talk about the MasterCAM 5 axis again. So you can see and the simple example of and designed by me. So I can easily explain to you and how can we use the 5 axis process in MasterCAM. So okay, let's show, and with the backload simulation, I'm gonna click on the backload simulation. As you can see that I used the sum flat tool. So it means that of course that's kind of surface and I need to use 5 axis. And actually it is easy for me to create some toolpath and by using the and the 3-axis operations. But if you intend to use the flat tool, so it means that you need the 5-axis operations. So I created and like this toolpath. So you can see that I am using the different tool orientation here and to create that kind of toolpath. Okay, of course, before that maybe and it will be better for us to explain a little bit how can we create some toolpath, and of course and only using the 3-axis. Okay, let me show you that. So I'm gonna click on that curve and right mouse button to change my color. This is my curve 1. So maybe I can create curve 2. That's why I am using the wireframe, curve on edge options, clicking on a surface, after that showing the edge, so I can be able to create my second curve. Okay, that's it. After that, let's use right mouse button, mill toolpath, and maybe I can use the surface finish and blend toolpath. Okay, I'm clicking on that surface. After that, I can use the blend options. This is my curve 1. This is my curve 2. I'm gonna click on OK button. After that, of course, I cannot use the flat end mill. So this is not possible for me. I'm gonna click on the ball nose ball toolpath with 10 millimeters. I'm gonna click OK button. Maybe I can write that feed rate and that cutting speed with that plunge feed rate with rapid retract. Okay, after that I can turn to retract position, can be 5 millimeters. It can be absolute, of course. I can use the feed plane 1 millimeter. So I don't want to leave any stock on the drive surface. I'm not selecting any check surface. So I'm using that type of tool offset. So I can turn to finish blend parameters. Okay, in that case I can write 2 millimeters. So I can use zigzag. So it means that I am using the along my curve with 3D. So I can focusing on the getting parameters. It can be optimized cut order. Maybe and it will be better for us to use smooth, and I can use that kind of arc like this. This is my arc angle and this is my arc tangent length to extend my toolpath. Okay, that's it. After that I can click on that button to calculate my toolpath. Okay, that's it. I can turn to that side and can copy or cut my toolpath and paste it here. Okay, when I click on that part, you can see my extension like this and my radius and my entry extension here. It's all about 3-axis process. Okay, as you know that in the 5-axis operations, of course, I am focusing on the 2.5 toolpath, and in that case, if it is not possible, and I can turn to the 3-axis. So this is not possible. Also, I can turn to 5-axis. Okay, let's see what's happening. I'm gonna click on backdot simulation. I can cancel my holder by movement. I'm gonna turn back to top view so I can easily see my toolpath like this. Okay, everything seems fine. So that's it. I created my 3-axis toolpath. So what is the difference between the 3-axis and 5-axis? Of course, in that case, I can be able to use the flat tool. So that's why I can use and in the cut pattern parameters, and maybe 3 or 5 millimeter step over to get my surface. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the tool orientation here like this, so it's perfect. Okay, how can I handle this? Okay, and I can select pattern and parallel toolpath. After that, of course, according to my toolpath type, I need to fill and cut pattern parameters. This is curves, so you can see that this is my curve. Okay, after that I need to select my drive surface. This is my drive surface. That's it. After that I can write my step over. After that, of course, tool axis control is quite important. When you're focusing on the tool axis control, I'm gonna click on output format as a 5-axis. This is my maximum and angel step. After that, I can select my tool axis control. My tool axis control and surface with tilt. So it means that my tool focusing only the surface normal. And of course, and according to my surface, also I can organize side tilt definition. And the side tilt definition, I'm gonna click on the dot parameters to cut direction at each contour. So it means that I can be able to calculate my tool axis according to my contour. And of course it is included each step over. After that, approximate and by one vector, I'm gonna click on that one. So it means that I am not focusing on the all vector and according to my curve. I'm only selecting one vector. Of course it is, and yeah, it is depends on our toolpath curve. So that's why I am selecting that one. So that's it. Okay, after that I can easily calculate it and my toolpath like this. So you can see in the simulation mode. So yeah, that's it. You can see that I can be able to create that kind of surface and with easy way. So this is also good for you to handle that kind of toolpath and in a short time. Okay, so that is the good example to explain toolpath type and parallel. Also you can see that kind of operations. You can also click and select that kind of surface with that title. So you can organize your tool axis according to your curve, side curve, like that one. I can also select some surface. This is not necessary. So I can also click on some surface, but maybe I can also select some angel to organize it. So yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you very much for listening to me. And this is the parallel pattern 5-axis toolpath I try to explain to you. Okay, thank you very much for listening to me and have a nice day. And don't hesitate to ask me any question if you have any problem or any question about manufacturing or other engineering perspective, and just try to ask me. After that I will try to do my best. Okay, thank you very much.